So, it's been a little bit since I've done this, but, here we are. Since the last time I've recorded one of these, a lot emotionally has happened. Um, I had a little bit of an existential crisis, not questioning whether or not I do exist, not that type of existential, but whether or not my existence is a good thing. Not whether or not I should exist. Because to me, it's not up to me whether or not I should or shouldn't exist. That's up to just kind of however things go. It's just sort of like, should I? It's not up to me on whether or not I should, but it is up to me on whether or not my existence is a good thing. And let's just say I wasn't really feeling that positive about it, to be honest. But since then, we've put in a lot of thought, put in a lot of projects that we're working on. I don't want to say any because that would ruin the point of one of them. But we're just working on ourselves currently and trying to do our best with us, you know? Finished Yakuza 0. That game was really good. Been playing Baldur's Gate. That game's really good. Anyway, it's we've done some school. Class is kind of not the most fun because it's pretty easy, but just because it's easy doesn't mean we can slack off, because we slack off then we don't get a high grade. And if we don't get like a B plus or an A in this class, that's a bad thing. Like, we should just get an A in this class. As long as we do the homework on time and take our time and don't just rush through every question on every quiz like, oh, I can be done with this 5 minutes. Just work out the problem, plug it in, double check, make sure it's right, because you could easily get something wrong because you rushed too much. That's how you've gotten questions wrong on the homework, is that you've just kind of through it. So don't do that. Overall, how we've been feeling, though, back to the main purpose of this, is like the emotional state is, I'm feeling better because I'm coming out of an existential crisis, which always makes you feel pretty good. Got a haircut semi-recently, so hair's not nearly as long. Need to shave, though. But that's all fine and dandy. You need to find something else to do besides play video games and stream, because you're not really taking up a lot of your time doing like a diversity of things, because you're not working on D&D projects, you're not reading, you're not doing other fun creative things. You're just kind of playing video games and streaming, and only sometimes on streaming. You just kind of only been playing games on your own, which isn't great, because you need to socialize more, because you always feel better when you do. Like, this isn't like if you don't socialize, that's bad. No, for some people, just socializing with other people is super stressful, and it makes them not feel good, and so they shouldn't if they don't feel good. But I do feel good when I go and socialize with people, when I hang out with others, so maybe get to work on another D&D campaign or something. See if everyone's willing to be, or see how many friends are willing to be a part of it. Yeah, but overall, we're feeling better. We feel like we have a direction of improvement, which is cool. So, like, we're not just kind of feeling better, but we're working towards something, which is nice. I thought a lot about one way I've been feeling, which is I really want to apologize to someone, the person who the mistake that led to all of this. I've been hyper focused on, if I only could have one more chance to say sorry, then I'd be able to clear my head. If I had one more chance to apologize, then things would be better. I wasn't saying like, if I could say sorry, then it'll all be fixed and be friends again. No, but what I've realized is this wanting to make an apology is for me to feel better. without even thinking about how it would make them feel if I just showed up and dumped all this emotional stuff back on them, especially if they've been working through their own stuff, which they probably have. You want to let them do that on their own. And me apologizing might make that harder for them. And just from the whole idea behind it is for me to feel better. And that's not really much of an apology. An apology is supposed to mend things, make things better, but what I would do wouldn't do that. And I'm working on recognizing that. Not just in this situation, but in a lot of situations. So we're working on being better at that, because if we are, then maybe this won't happen again. Maybe we'd be more empathetic towards other people. We'd be able to pick up subtle cues and then make the wired connection that cue means something, and that this is how we should react to that meaning. I haven't spiraled in a bit, so that's good. Overall, since last recording, we're sitting pretty good. We're feeling pretty good because we got things that we're doing. Once I finish this class, I'm going to retake this math class. I'm going to retake my assessment, the math placement assessment, because if I have enough of these foundations from this one, I might be able to skip 1010 and go straight to biology, like the biology anatomy classes, and be able to take 4 classes next semester. And then over the summer, take a couple of electives, which would be pretty good. Take some electives that's like a GIS class, GISE, maybe a video editing thing, stuff like that. Yeah, so goals for next time is between now and next time I record this, which should be next week, but might not be because I might forget. I need to think of a couple of personal projects or something else I could do besides just playing video games on my own. If I'm playing video games and recording and making a video out of it, I'd count that. If I'm on my computer and I'm figuring out how to program my own game, that's not something I'm super interested in, but if I was, that would be fine. So the idea is to find something to do that isn't playing video games on my own. Alright, I think that's it. I will see you later. I'm going to go look back at the other ones of these that I've made, and then I'm going to shave. Let's take care of ourselves a little bit, because it's been a little bit since we applied the razor to the face. Alright, I think that's it.